and welcome to Peabody Boys Hockey. My name is Stephen Janosevitz. I'm here with Matt Smith on the camera. Well, today we're going to have Peabody Boys versus the Peabody Boys hockey team versus Lynn. Peabody on the right and Lynn on the left. Ooh, and a quick shot on goal already by Peabody. Owen Brewster fighting for it, and Ethan LeBlanc picking up the puck, trying to put it in front of the net, but nobody's there to pick it up. And the puck is knocked out of the rink. Actually, no, it wasn't, but it was caught by Owen Brewster after hitting the roof. We're going to be starting off on the goalie's left side with Ethan LeBlanc in the middle and John Cosmos for Lynn. Ethan LeBlanc and Owen Brewster, the only ones fighting for the puck so far, giving it over to Tim January. Tim January trying to take a shot, but it's blocked by the goalie. Owen Brewster now has it, taking another shot, blocked. Number 5 for Lynn blocks it. Puck gets knocked back into the Peabody defensive side. Donnie Shaw passing it over to January. Up the ice towards Nick Merriman. Back over to Owen Brewster. Brewster loses control of it, gives it over to Lynn. Number 2 for Lynn, Sean Devon, bringing down the ice. Sean puts it behind the goalie. Now Nick January's bringing it up. Number 22 now has it, Chris Gillen. Chris Gillen tries knocking it back. Danny Prado comes out to try and check number 19 from behind, but Lynn still gains control of the puck. Patrick McCarthy ends up knocking it down the ice again. Chris Gillen stealing it away. Tries putting it in front of the ice for Danny Prado trying to take a shot. Blocked by the goalie. That was a great block there. Chris Gillen passes it over to Patrick. Back to Chris. Chris trying to make a quick backhand into the goal, but just bounces off his stick a little too far. Anthony Hartnett knocking down 2 of the Lynn players, allowing Peabody to pick up the puck again. Chris Gillen coming to pick it up. Gets pinned up against the wall. Danny Prado there to help him out. Lynn comes out with it though. Puck gets put behind the goalie. Aaron Dolan bringing it back out, gives it over to Anthony Hartnett. Number 21, Cam Anderson not trying to keep it on the Lynn defensive side. Nolan Shaw now out, fighting for it, pinned up against the wall. Cam Anderson trying to help him out. Aaron Dolan now picks up the puck, trying to bring it back to relieve some pressure. Knocks it down the ice again for number 12, Connor McCarron to come out. Try and grab it. Zach Rich now has the puck for Peabody. Gives it over to Cam Anderson. Lynn still has control of it. Number 4 bringing it down the ice. Owen Brewster picks it up, gives it over to Donnie Shaw. Donnie Shaw back to Owen Brewster. Owen passes it behind himself, gives it over to Ethan LeBlanc. Owen still single-handedly bringing it down the ice. Owen has control of it, giving it over to Donnie Shaw, over to number 13, Zach Rich. That was a shot on goal, and the goalie puts his glove down on it. 11 minutes left in the first period. We're going to be starting off on the goalie's right. With Chris Gillen in the center. Patrick McCarthy has it, bouncing it off the wall. Lynn picks it up. Peabody picks it back up with number 2, Tim January, taking a shot on goal, but it's blocked. Number 11 for Lynn's now bringing it down the ice. Anthony Hartnett putting on the pressure, keeping the puck inbounds. Tim January knocking down one of the Lynn players and grabbing the puck for himself. But now they're all, both him and Anthony Hartnett are pinned up against the wall. Anthony Hartnett knocks it out. Goalie comes out of the net and tries to knock it away. Danny Prado now has it, loses to Lynn. Number 27 for Lynn now bringing it down the ice. Just knocks it down and goes back onto the bench. Patrick McCarthy gives it over to Tim January. The puck almost just hit us. Should I grab that? Woo! I gotta light myself a little souvenir now. That almost hit the camera. Glad that it didn't though. We got Ethan LeBlanc in the center for Peabody. Nick Merriman bringing it down the ice. Brings it behind the goalie's net. Waiting for somebody to pass it to. Gives it over Owen Brewster. Brewster loses control of it. Ethan LeBlanc coming over to save it. Gives it back to Owen Brewster. Owen Brewster gives it over to Nick Merriman. Nick Merriman loses control of it. Lynn ends up picking it up. Number 6 for Lynn has it. Trying to pass it over to number 2. Peabody's just not letting them leave their defensive zone because every time the Lynn picks it up, they end up stealing it away. We got number 13, Zach Rich, knocking the puck away from the Lynn player. Owen Brewster now has it. Passing it over to Nick Merriman. Nick Merriman passes back to Zach Rich. Zach tries passing it back up. Lynn ends up trying to pick it off. Zach goes up, steals it away, gives it back to Nick Merriman. Nick Merriman now bringing it down one-on-one, takes a shot, blocked by the goalie. Lynn now is trying to kick it out of their zone, but Aaron Dolan's there to keep it in. Sends it towards the goalie again. Goalie blocks it, trying, a shot like that would be awful to not block. Number 2 keeps it in for Peabody, Tim January. Lynn now bringing it down the ice. Owen Shaw fighting with one of the players. Connor McCarron seems to be in pain, and referee's calling a whistle, and here comes the trainer for Peabody. He's able to move, so he looked like he was grabbing his back at something, but he's moving, so it doesn't seem like he's, paralyzed or anything, which would be absolutely horrible. I'm surprised that Connor McCarron is as good as he is on this varsity team, being that he's a freshman and all. You don't really. It's usually very rare that you get a freshman on a varsity team like that, and not having him on the line would probably be very troublesome for Peabody. All right, here he comes, standing up now. I believe so. Yeah, there he is. What a fighter. It seems to be his thigh rather than his back. When I really looked down at him, he was holding his lower lumbar region, but now he seems to be putting pressure around his thigh and his lumbar region. So I hope that it all turns out well for him. We got Cam Anderson in the center for Peabody. No penalties going to be called against Lynn for the injury. Lynn comes out with the immediately trying to take a shot on goal, and Aaron McDonald immediately catching it and holding on to it. Now we're going to be on Peabody's left, goalie's left, with again Cam Anderson in the center. Nolan Shaw picks it up, knocks it back towards Tim January. over to number 14, Nick Capillo, another freshman on the team. There's 3 freshmen on this team, and it's quite amazing that they could be this good. Cam Anderson almost setting up a shot for Nick Capillo, putting it in front of the net, but the puck is just sniped out from underneath him. Lynn now bringing down the puck, puck down the ice. Donnie Shaw has it. Passing it up the ice, and that's going to be an icing. Chris Gillen now in the center for Peabody. Immediately gives it over to Danny Prado. Danny Prado bringing it down the ice. Gives it over to Anthony Hartnett. Anthony Hartnett one-on-one. Just barely blocked by the goalie. This goalie's made some pretty great saves so far. Lynn bringing it down the ice. Chris Gillen fighting for it. Pinning up against the wall. Danny Prado comes over to help him. Patrick McCarthy knocks the puck away when one of the Lynn players was trying to charge the goalie. Chris Gillen knocks the puck down the ice behind the goalie. Anthony Hartnett completely knocking down one of the Lynn players. That was some real good force behind that little check right there. Number 19, the one that just got knocked over, trying to bring the puck down the ice, but immediately taking a break after that. He's bent over in pain, so not one of the lightest hits that I've ever seen. Owen Brewster bringing it down the ice. Puts it behind the goalie, waiting for somebody to get open. Tries giving it over number 23, Nathan LeBlanc. McMary now has it, takes a shot, and that's saved by the goalie. The goalie, Jack Stafford, has been great this game so far. Multiple saves. I can't count how many times we've shot on net, and it was just, the goalie just caught it. We're going to be starting off on the goalie's left over here with Ethan LeBlanc in the center. Gonna knock out one of the Lynn players. Owen Brewster knocks it back towards Patrick McCarthy. Patrick McCarthy gives it over to Aaron Dolan. Aaron Dolan trying to set up for a shot, but gets knocked away by one of the Lynn players. Aaron Dolan picks it back up. Number 18 for Lynn now bringing it down the ice. Tries taking a shot, and it's caught by the goalie, Aaron McDonald. Aaron McDonald has to be one of the greatest goalies I've seen so far. And it's also great that Freddie Robital, his backup, isn't half bad either. He's actually a very good goalie, and he was able to, after Aaron McDonald was pulled off the ice during the Peabody Gloucester game in Gloucester on Wednesday night, Freddie Robital went in and was able to hold off Gloucester until Peabody was able to catch up and tie the game at the very end. So even if Aaron's having a bad day, he can count on a very great goalie to back him up. Lynn has control of the puck right now, bouncing it around Nick Capillo, trying to take a shot, blocked again by Aaron McDonald. Everybody's fighting for the puck right now. Tim January bringing it down the ice, gives it over to Nick Capillo. Back to Tim January, and gets blocked away by number 5 on the Lynn. Number 5 on Lynn now bringing it down the ice by himself. Loses control of it. Now number 13, Zach Rich, has it. Lynn takes it back. Now Chris Gillen's now bringing it down the ice. Takes a shot and saved by the goalie. 5:30 left in the first period. Score is still 0-0. Peabody's been playing great so far, but just not lucky enough with these shots. Chris Gillen's going to be in the center. Puck's get put back to Anthony Hartnett, who immediately takes a shot but goes a little too high. Lynn now has it. Donnie Shaw keeps it in. Lynn, number 11, now has it, passing it up to number 19. Number 19 just passes it down the ice, and to no avail. Peabody ends up picking it back up. Donnie Shaw giving it over to number 5, Brandon Muse. Anthony Hartnett keeping it in, puck's right in front of the goalie, and he puts his glove down on it. And we're going to be starting off on the goalie's right. Again, not lucky enough to get these shots, but so many shots by Peabody. Ethan LeBlanc in the center for Peabody. Owen Brewster now has it. Put it in front of the net, but gets knocked away by number 18. Patrick McCarthy keeps it in, gives it over to Donnie, back to Patrick, back to Donnie. Donnie tries knocking towards Tim January, but he wasn't looking. Nick Merriman trying to put it in front of the ice for Ethan LeBlanc. Patrick McCarthy keep fighting for it. Everybody just stared at the puck there for a second. Owen Brewster fighting for it. And that's going to be an icing. Cam Anderson in the center for Peabody. Lynn comes out with it. Number 4 for Lynn now bringing it down the ice. Tim January goes, picks it up, gives it over to Nolan Shaw. Nolan Shaw gives it over to Cam Anderson. Cam Anderson bringing it down the ice. Loses control of it. Another shot on goal. 2 shots on goal by Nolan Shaw. Nolan Shaw still fighting for it. And that's going to be a penalty on Cam Anderson. There was way too many penalties right there that were not called. 2 holding by Lynn, high sticking by Peabody, and I guess that was going to be a hooking by Peabody there. A little too much, and only the hooking was called. Owen Brewster bringing down the puck down the ice, gets it taken away, gives Aaron Dolan, picks it up. Gets knocked all the way behind the Lynn's goalie. Lynn trying to bring it down the ice. Chris Gillen keeps it in. Lynn now bringing it back down the ice again. Trying to give it over to number 18. Aaron Dolan keeps it in. Owen Brewster coming for it. Passes it back to Aaron Dolan. Tim January knocking it down the ice. "36 seconds left in the penalty so far. That was a quick penalty. Ethan LeBlanc charging down for it. Lynn still has control of it. Aaron McDonald blocking it with his body. Patrick McCarthy knocks the puck back. Number 5 trying to take a shot for Lynn. A little to the left. Ethan LeBlanc now has it. Loses it to Lynn. Number 14 now has it for Lynn. Tries taking another shot. Blocked, but just dropped down right in front of him. But Donnie Shaw was able to react quick enough and knocked it away. Multiple shots against the goal here, and Peabody's defense just keeps picking the puck and snagging it away. Danny Prado trying to take a shot on goal, but again, another catch by the Lynn goalie. 2 minutes left in the first period. Score still 0-0. Chris Gillen in the center for Peabody. Lynn bringing down the ice. Donnie Shaw now has it. Tries knocking it away. Lynn tries keeping it in. Anthony Hartnett gives it over to Chris Gillen. Lynn picks it back up. Now Patrick McCarthy has it. Passes it up the ice towards Danny Prado. Back towards Donnie Shaw. Donnie Shaw loses control of it. Lynn tries taking a shot, but fumbles with the puck a little bit and just ends up going a couple feet in front of him. Donnie Prado now has it. Gives it over to Anthony Hartnett. Anthony Hartnett knocking behind the goalie for Chris Gillen to pick up. Knocks it back towards Donnie Shaw. Donnie Shaw trying to take a shot. Blocked by the goalie again. Lynn now has it. Tries knocking it down the ice. Donnie Shaw racing for it. Picks it up. Gives it over to Owen. Back to Donnie. Donnie now bringing it down the ice. Takes a shot on goal and caught. Crowd wants that call for Donnie Shaw by accidentally crashing into one of the players. They wanted to call it like as a late push, but that's they don't want to. The referee didn't see anything. He saw the push, but he didn't really think it was all that much of a push, rather than just a crash. Ethan LeBlanc in the center for Peabody. Nick Merriman trying to take a shot. Lynn pushes it away. Another shot blocked by Aaron McDonald. Another shot on goal and ends up being caught. McDonald's on his A game today, it seems. Looks like there's no effort being put into all of these saves. Ethan LeBlanc in the center again. Tim January comes out with it. Passes up the ice towards Owen. Owen passing it over to Nick Merriman. Nick Merriman trying to give it over to Ethan LeBlanc. Tim January has it now. Gives it back to Nick Merriman. Merriman putting it behind the goalie and putting it in front of the net, and that's the end of the first period. Score still 0-0. Great game by Peabody so far, although they're just not getting lucky enough for these goals to come out, because that goalie, the number 33, Jack Stafford, is a great goalie, and you could just tell from the first period. Well, that's going to be the end of the first period. I'm Stephen Januszewicz. I'm here with Matt Smith, and I'll see you guys at the beginning of the second.
We are here to introduce the Peabody 100 card. This was a concept that we came up with to help raise money for our centennial events. With this card, you'll be able to go into any participating business and you'll be able to get whatever discount that they're providing. Businesses who are participating will have one of these in their window, and it'll tell you that they're a Peabody 100 card participant. You pay once, and it's good for 18 months. Imagine that, a $20 card, good for 18 months. For more information on any of our centennial events or on how to get a card, please go to our website at Peabody 100, again it's Peabody100.com.
And here we are with the beginning of the second period. My name is Stephen Januszewicz. I'm here with Matt Smith on the camera. We got Ethan LeBlanc here in the center. Score still 0-0. Owen Brewster now has it, knocking down the ice. Ethan LeBlanc keeping it in. That's going to be a call against Owen Brewster. Actually, no, that might be just on offsides. Ethan LeBlanc in the center. Donnie Shaw knocking it behind the goalie, going right between his legs. Tim January taking another shot on goal. Ethan LeBlanc knocking it over to Owen Brewster. Owen Brewster right behind the goalie. Nick Merriman coming out with the puck. Gives it over to Tim January. Tim January taking a shot, and it bounces off his defenseman's skates and hitting the net above the glass. I believe Chris Gillen's going to be in the center for Peabody. it goes. Anthony Hartnett trying to get another shot. Blocked. And Chris Gillen trying to get, Danny Prado trying to sneak it in there, but it doesn't really work out. Lynn now bringing it down the ice. Aaron Dolan knocking it away. But Lynn ends up knocking behind the goalie. Anthony Hartnett knocking out. Puck gets knocked over to the goalie. Patrick McCarthy now has it, giving over to Aaron Dolan. Back to Patrick McCarthy. Anthony Hartnett now chasing for it. Lynn keeps it in. Goalie gives it over to Patrick. Patrick now bringing it down the ice, passing it over to Danny Prado. Danny Prado knocks it up the ice, and that's going to be an icing. Cam Anderson's going to be in the center for Peabody. Going to be starting off on Peabody's left. Zach Rich knocking it over to Donnie Shaw. Donnie Shaw fighting for it, allowing Cam Anderson to try and knock it out. Nolan Shaw coming out for it. Knocks it out, gives it over to Zach Rich. Zach Rich still fighting for it. Zach Rich gives it over to Nick Capillo. Nick Capillo giving it over to Cam Anderson. Cam Anderson getting checked, and that's going to be a call. I believe that's going to be against Lynn. I don't understand what that hangman signal meant, but it was a gigantic, he made an X with both his forearms, so if you do know who that is, good for you. Owen Brewster going to be in the center. Gives over to Donnie Shaw. Donnie Shaw putting it behind the net. And Brewster and Nick Merriman fighting for it. Tim January comes out with it. Gives over to Nick Merriman. Tim January keeping it in, giving it over back over to Nick Merriman. Nick getting knocked around and ends up knocking the puck up into the air. Owen Brewster starting off in the center again. Nick Merriman knocks it back over to Tim January, over to Donnie Shaw. Donnie Shaw giving back to Nick Merriman. Nick Merriman trying to take a shot, blocked around, giving it over to Owen Brewster, and Owen Brewster gets a goal. That was a great assist there by Nick Merriman, and a great goal right into the left side of the goalie, the right side of the goalie. Did not expect it whatsoever. Score is now 1-0 with 12:30 left in the second period. Again, I have to say that was a great shot there by Peabody. And there's still a minute left in the penalty kill. Puck gets knocked over to Patrick McCarthy. Lynn still has it, taking a shot, blocks off Patrick McCarthy's head. Given over to Aaron Dolan. Aaron Dolan gives it up to Anthony Hartnett. Another shot on goal, but blocked away. Aaron Dolan now has it. Chris Gillen gets it stolen away from him. Another shot on goal, blocked again. Anthony Hartnett now has it, passing up to Chris Gillen. Goes past Chris Gillen towards Danny Prado. Chris Gillen now has it. Gives it over to Danny Prado. Danny Prado trying to put it in front of the net. Lynn trying to take it out now. Chris Gillen keeps it in, gives it over to Danny. Patrick now in there, taking a shot, blocked around. Aaron Dolan coming over, trying to keep it in. Lynn now trying to take it out. Now that Patrick McCarthy's the only one there to stop it, tries taking a shot, blocked by the goalie. Cam Anderson now bringing it down the ice. Gives it over to Nick Capillo. Cam Anderson takes it back, takes another shot, blocked. Zach Rich taking a shot and ends up blocking off of the goalie's stick and launching up and hitting the net above the glass. That seemed to have been when the referee used his forearms to cross as a penalty against Lynn. That was an interference, as I just looked it up. So I'm sorry for not knowing that earlier. And that's going to be a delayed penalty against Peabody. Against Nick Merriman. I did not see the hand signal for that. It looked like he put his hand behind his back, but hitting from behind. Hitting from behind, that's it. So now Peabody's down one man, 4v5. Ethan LeBlanc seems like he's probably going to be in the center for Peabody. Lynn comes out with it. Ethan LeBlanc immediately pressuring them to keep it out. Peabody's playing real defensively, but also aggressively right now, trying to keep the puck out of their defensive zone. And now Lynn's only able to pass it around because every time they get the puck, a Peabody player just comes up right in their face. Lynn trying to bring the puck down the ice now, and that's going to be a call against Owen Brewster. Actually, I think that's going to be an offsides. I thought that was going to be a call because Owen Brewster was using his stick to try and get at that puck, and the whistle was called on him. Owen Brewster knocking the puck down the ice, no icing. Lynn trying to push their way down the ice now. Loses control of the puck. Tim January now running for it. And that's going to be an icing. 45 seconds left in the penalty. Halfway through. Ethan LeBlanc in the center again. Knocking it back behind the goalie. Lynn picks it up. Patrick McCarthy knocking around one of the Lynn players. Lynn knocks it behind the goal, Aaron McDonald. Aaron Dolan ends up knocking it out. Goalie stops it from being an icing. Knocks it up the ice. Patrick McCarthy's knocking down one of the players again. Brandon Muse there now fighting for it. Owen Brewster now bringing it down the ice. Passes it to himself. Nick Gillen is now out. I thought that was Nick Merriman that went in there. Oh, Nick Merriman is still in there. There's no penalty clock for Nick Merriman, but he's still sitting in there. Aaron Dolan taking the puck, knocking it back over to Danny Prado. Patrick McCarthy picks up the puck, knocks it over to Anthony Hartnett, goes in between Anthony Hartnett's legs, back over to Patrick. Aaron Dolan knocking the puck down the ice. That's going to be an icing. Cam Anderson in the center for Peabody. Donnie Shaw comes out with it. Passing down the ice towards Nick Capillo. Nick Capillo pinned up against the glass. Nolan Shaw there to pick it up. Puts it in front of the goalie for Cam Anderson to take a shot, and that's saved. I'm really surprised that that was not a goal there. Seems that the Peabody bench, though, is actually pretty angry about that. Cam Anderson in the center, fighting for it, giving it back to Nick Capillo, taking a shot. Nolan Shaw taking a second shot, both blocked. Nick Capillo passes over to Cam Anderson. Cam Anderson puts it in front of the ice. Nolan Shaw trying to take a shot, but trips. Lynn's now trying to bring it out, and that's going to be a call. Again, another interference. Called against number 27 of Lynn. Nick Merriman still in there. I don't know if he got ejected from the game. I don't think a hit from behind could just eject you from the game like that, but maybe it did. Chris Gillen gets the puck stolen away from him. Lynn taking it out. Tim January now has it. Gives it over to Ethan LeBlanc. And LeBlanc knocks it up towards Chris Gillen. Lynn now bringing the puck down the ice. Is in control of it. Tim knocks it back. Tim now waiting. Passes it up towards Ethan LeBlanc. Over to Donnie Shaw. Donnie Shaw charging past one of his defensemen. The goalie knocks it away before he can grab a hold of it and take a shot. Owen Brewster pinning up his opponent against the glass, waiting for somebody to show up. Chris Gillen comes out with it, puts it in front of the ice, gives it over to Ethan LeBlanc. Ethan LeBlanc takes a shot, and that's blocked again. Wow, that was quite the block, going for a split. Great job there by Peabody. Although it did not pay out with anything, that was actually a really good play, and that probably would have worked with most other goalies in this league. Chris Gillen in the center. Knocks it back to Aaron Dolan. Aaron Dolan takes a shot, but it's blocked. Patrick McCarthy picks it up. That's going to be a call for something. Call against number 2. Not that anybody's happy about it. Actually, that's going to be a rough-in against both number 2 and Aaron Dolan. And that's going to be actually, that's still going to be a 5v4. We're starting off on Peabody's left with Chris Gillen in the center. Lynn tries coming out with it. Peabody steals it away, though. Chris Gillen passing it over to Patrick McCarthy. Back over to Tim January. 17 seconds left on the penalty kill. I don't know if that's actually entirely true. Patrick McCarthy passing it over to Tim January, passing it over to Chris Gillen. Chris Gillen gives it over to Owen Brewster, back to Chris. Over to Patrick. Patrick tries putting it up there. Puck gets knocked out. Tim January keeping it in. Chris Gillen trying to pass it over to Ethan LeBlanc, but to no avail. Patrick McCarthy can't get it through the traffic. Ethan LeBlanc now has it, fighting for it. Owen Brewster now coming over for it. Lynn now bringing it down the ice. Patrick McCarthy has it, giving it up to Owen Brewster. It's Chris Gillen. Tim January knocking it out of one of the Lynn players' stick. Owen Brewster now passing it over to Patrick McCarthy, giving it over to Chris Gillen. Back to Owen Brewster. Owen Brewster bringing it down the ice. 2v1. Takes a shot, blocked straight up. Peabody really fighting for it now. Gives it over to Ethan LeBlanc. Tim January coming up to try and keep it in. Lynn now having control of it. Slap shot. Gets blocked by Patrick McCarthy's skates. Now Tim January passes it up the ice to Anthony Hartnett. Another slap shot, another block. Blocked there by Tim January. Great defensive work by Tim January, knocking him down. Tim January passes the puck up the ice, bounces off the referee's chest. Brandon Muse coming down, trying to take another shot. Just a little, blocked just a tiny bit, but Lynn now bringing it down the ice. Donnie Shaw knocks it away. Donnie Shaw knocks it down the ice for Lynn to grab. Allowing Peabody go for a line change. Nolan Shaw keeping it in. Puck gets knocked up in the air. Donnie Shaw catches it, slap shots it towards the goalie, gets knocked behind the goalie. Brandon Muse knocking down as a defenseman. The puck had nobody for Lynn. Only one Lynn player came up and was able to bring it down, but it gets blocked, and that's going to be a penalty. I do not recognize that penalty. I believe that was a contact to the head against Brandon Muse. Aaron Dolan now coming out, and that should also be the person that he was roughing with coming out too. Nick Merriman's still in there. Chris Gillen going to be in the center for Peabody, on Peabody's left. Number 11 hesitating, misses the shot. Peabody ends up knocking it back down the ice. Owen Brewster there to fight for it. Lynn trying to bring it down the ice. It's knocked up and around. Patrick McCarthy's there, pins him against the glass. Lynn trying to set up for a shot, blocked by the Peabody defenseman. No avail to any of their attempts yet. Patrick McCarthy knocking down all of his opponents he's come across so far. Tim January knocking it out. Peabody's defense is so aggressive that Lynn is not able to even set up for a chance to get a shot. There was a way too close there for Peabody though, and right in front of the goalie, but again, all their defense men just came over and knocked down every single one of their attempts. Chris Gillen stealing the puck away, bringing down the puck. Giving it over to Ethan LeBlanc. Ethan LeBlanc just barely missing. That was great steal there by Chris Gillen. Lynn now bringing it down the ice. Trying to put it in front of the net, but nobody's there to do anything. Crowd a little angry there for Patrick McCarthy coming up from behind and pushing number 24 on Lynn. But he was 24 on Lynn was just right in front of the goalie's face. He should have been pushed out of the way there. You can't be that close to the goalie and expect that not be called for anything. Anthony Hartnett being yelled at by the referee for pushing a player that got in his face. He went to reach for the puck, and the whistle didn't ring yet. And then somebody got into his face over it. He pushed him down, and now I guess that's going to be a penalty against Anthony Hartnett. Peabody's not going to be down one man. Although I have faith in them that they can handle themselves until that penalty is up. Owen Brewster's going to be in the center for Peabody. Nick Capillo coming in to sit with Anthony Hartnett and Nick Merriman. Owen Brewster bringing the puck down the ice. Lynn now bringing it down. Trying to pass it past Aaron Dolan. Peabody ends up knocking the puck down the ice, no icing. Donnie Shaw now has it, passes it up the ice. Danny Prado coming to pick it up. Lynn now bringing it down the ice, tries taking a shot, gets blocked off of Donnie's leg. Put in front of the ice again, but no avail. That's going to be a whistle. And I think that's going to be against Peabody. Against Danny Prado. Slashing. Patrick McCarthy fighting for it. Looks like one of the coach, Mark Leonard, is going to be talking to the referees about that call. He's not very happy for it. And that's going to be a timeout. 2 penalties down on Peabody. That means 2 people off the ice, 3v5. One minute left in the second period. So that means that Peabody's going to be gone for at least one person down for the rest of the game. 2 people down for until 30 seconds left in the second period. Owen Brewster's going to be starting off in the center. Lynn now passing it around. They have a minute left. Trying to at least get a goal. Taking a shot, misses. Now the puck is going all the way down the ice. Peabody trying to make something of it. Owen Brewster there, applying his pressure. When Owen Brewster's out on the ice, he's probably one of the biggest threats out there since due to his pressure and able to just steal the puck away from underneath you and charge through 4 people and get right up to the goal, giving some assist off to one of his players. Donnie Shaw knocking the puck down the ice. Ethan LeBlanc there to pick it up. One-on-one with the goalie. Taking a shot, blocked. Owen Brewster picks up the rebound, pins himself up against the ice, waiting for the 10 seconds left in the second period to come up. Lynn now bringing it down the ice. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's the end of the second period. Score is 1-2 with 22 seconds left in the penalty kill for Peabody. Again, another great period there for Peabody, applying so much pressure against Lynn, and Lynn's just not having a good time at all. Although there was a little too many penalties and a little too much rough penalties for anyone to really enjoy, it was still a great period. My name is Stephen January 7th, and I'm here with Matt Smith on the camera, and I'll see you guys at the beginning of the third period.
We are here to introduce the Peabody 100 card. This was a concept that we came up with to help raise money for our centennial events. With this card, you'll be able to go into any participating business and you'll be able to get whatever discount that they're providing. Businesses who are participating will have one of these in their window, and it'll tell you that they're a Peabody 100 card participant. You pay once, and it's good for 18 months. Imagine that, a $20 card, good for 18 months. For more information on any of our centennial events or on how to get a card, please go to our website at Peabody 100, again it's Peabody100.com.
And here we are at the beginning of the third period. My name is Stephen January 7th. I am here with Matt Smith on the camera. We swapped sides again. Owen Brewster in the center for Peabody. Lynn immediately comes out with the puck, passing around the defensive end. Nick Merriman is out now. I think he was just out for the period. Owen Brewster knocking the puck down the ice again. Actually, that was Donnie Shaw, not Owen Brewster, my bad. 5 seconds left in the penalty. And here comes Danny Prado coming out of the penalty box. Donnie Shaw taking a shot on the goalie again. Puck gets knocked up into the air past Donnie Shaw. That's going to be an icing against Lynn. Ethan LeBlanc going to be in the center for Peabody. Peabody comes out with it. Owen Brewster pinned up against the ice. Ethan LeBlanc now trying to fight for the puck. Nick Marion passes it back to Patrick McCarthy. Ethan LeBlanc trying to set up a shot for Owen Brewster, but Owen Brewster's held from both sides by two Lynn players. Aaron Dolan keeping it in, giving back to Owen. Owen Brewster trying to kick it in, and there it goes. No goal. No goal. That was an easy goal right there, but Owen Brewster got pushed to into the goalie and into the goal, knocking it only over to the slightest bit, and that would be called for a no goal. Referees are discussing over this. I think one of the referees is questioning his no goal call. No goal, confirmed. We're going to be starting off on the goalie's right now.
You finally got one right.
Ethan LeBlanc in center.
You finally got one right.
Lynn comes out with the puck. McMerriman passing it back to Ethan LeBlanc. Ethan LeBlanc taking a shot, blocked off one of the Lynn players' skates, and up into the net. Timeout for Peabody, I believe. Score still 1-0 with 13:40 left in the third period. We're going to take a quick break until the actually the timeout has ended already. I thought that was going to last longer than that. Ethan LeBlanc's going to be in the center for Peabody. And there's a new penalty against Lynn that I didn't recognize. 1:30 left already. Tim January keeping it in, passing it over to Ethan LeBlanc, giving it over to Owen Brewster. Owen Brewster taking a shot and blocked up into the net again. Peabody's going to have to take full advantage of this 4v5. They're usually pretty good at that. Owen going to be in the center of the ice. Owen passes over to Ethan LeBlanc, back to Donnie Shaw, back to Ethan, up to Tim January. Tim January gives it over to Owen Brewster, trying to get a shot off. Nick Merriman gets the rebound, trying to take another shot, and that's going to be a delayed penalty against Lynn, number 6, I believe. Ethan LeBlanc passing it over to Tim January. Tim January getting knocked down and the puck being knocked out. And that's going to be a whistle. I believe that's going to be for that penalty. Actually, no, Tim January is sitting down, taking a breather for a second from some small injury. He seems to be up and skating now. I wonder how Connor McCarron's doing. I can't see him on the bench, but it just looks like a mess of Peabody players from here. I hope that he's doing just fine and that he's not seriously injured at all. We're going to be starting off on the Peabody's right side. Although I don't know what happened to that delayed penalty that the ref called for. Patrick passes it over to Donnie Shaw. Donnie passing up to Ethan LeBlanc. Back towards Donnie. Donnie trying to charge his way down the ice. Ethan picks it up. Patrick passes up to McMerriman. McMerriman puts it behind the goalie. 30 seconds left in the penalty. Owen Brewster now has it. Hands it back to Patrick. Patrick takes a shot and saved. Dropped. No whistle yet. And that's a save there by the goalie. Great hustle there by Peabody, but also a great save there by the goalie. It seems like this goalie for Lynn has been carrying the entire team on his back, because his defensemen are just not letting Peabody pound away at him, but he's not letting any of it get by. Chris Gillen's going to be in the center for Peabody. Bucket shot out. Chris Gillen. Bucket's knocked down. Chris Coggin going for it. The first time we've seen him all game. Gives it over to Aaron Dolan. Aaron Dolan passes it up to Patrick. Patrick back to Danny Prado. Danny Prado back to Patrick. Danny Prado passes it back to Chris Gillen. Chris Gillen takes a shot, blocked again a little bit. Danny Prado tries knocking in front of the net again. Chris Coggin there trying to force his way in. Puck shoots out. Chris Gillen picks it up. Aaron Dolan keeps the puck in. Takes a shot and caught by the goalie. Goalie's got to drop it off behind his goal instead of keeping hold of it. Danny Prado now has it, trying to not keep it back on their Lynn side. And that's going to be a call against a slashing, I believe, again against Danny Prado. Actually, no, Donnie Prado is going to be standing on the bench, and that's just going to be an offsides. I saw a stick come up and hit one of the Lynn players in the ribs, so I thought that was going to be a slashing. Patrick McCarthy knocks the puck over to Nolan Shaw. Nolan passing it back to Patrick, up towards Cam Anderson. Cam Anderson back to Patrick. Lynn's now applying a lot of pressure. They want this goal, it seems. Peabody steals it away. Cam Anderson fighting for it. Nick Capillo trying to knock it behind him. Then passing it around. Aaron Dolan trying to knock somebody over, but that's not going to work out. Patrick McCarthy passing it over to Nick Capillo. Nick Capillo passing up the ice towards Cam Anderson. Nolan Shaw fighting for it. Aaron Dolan trying to checks down one of the Lynn player that had control of the puck. Puck's going to squirt out towards the goalie, and goalie's going to stand on it. Ethan LeBlanc in the center. Lynn now bringing the puck down the ice. Ethan LeBlanc keeping it in by himself. Pressure from 3 different players. Giving over to Owen Brewster. Owen Brewster pinned up against the ice. Nick Merriman's there trying to help him. Ethan LeBlanc now has it, puts in front of the ice for Owen Brewster, but it gets blocked around by the Lynn players. There was 3 Lynn players against Owen Brewster right there, so there was no chance. Peabody's still fighting for it, though. Oh, Donnie Shaw now has it, and that's going to be popped out of the rink. 10 minutes left in the third period. Score's still 1-0. There's still a chance for Lynn to at least tie the game or maybe even come back. Or Peabody just get another goal and really separate the difference. I believe that if Peabody gets another goal, it might be the death of Lynn. That's going to be an icing. Going to be put over here on Peabody's right. With Chris Gillen in the center. Puck squirts out in front. Peabody knocking it away. Ooh, great defense there by Peabody. Chris Gillen now bringing down the ice, gives it over towards Chris Goggin. Lynn steals it away, and now bringing it down the ice again. Zach Rich now out, trying to play defensive man with them. Donnie Shaw trying to push one of the players away from his goalie as one of the goalies tried pushing him. One of the players tried pushing his goalie, then gets pushed by another player, knocking back one of the goals. And then a little scruff just happened right in front of the goal. I don't think anybody's going to get called for that, but if they don't, if anybody, it would be one of those Lynn players for trying to start something with Donnie. Looks like nobody's going to be called for it. And looks like nobody's going to put the net back just yet. They're trying to talk it over what just happened, see if there was anybody at fault for it. And it looks like they're going to be putting away one of the Lynn players. Hey, when you got to protect your goalie, you got to protect your goalie. That's not Donnie's fault at all. He was just keeping him away. But then when that other player came charging in and pushing him back towards the goal, that's entirely his fault. Number 27 is not going to be going in for the penalty, putting down Lynn, one player. Nick Merriman, and Ethan LeBlanc coming out onto the ice. Looks like they took off Donnie's shot. I'll let him cool his head a little bit so he's not, killing somebody. Oh, I guess Donnie Shaw did not go onto the bench. He was actually in the penalty box. It's going to be matching penalties. Ethan LeBlanc forcing the puck out. Puck right in front of the goal, but there's not going to be enough. Not going to be enough for Lynn. Merriman has control of it, giving it over to Aaron Dolan. Aaron Dolan passing it up towards Owen Brewster. Owen Brewster giving it over to Ethan LeBlanc. Ethan LeBlanc bringing it down the ice, trying to give it over to Nick Merriman. To no avail. Aaron Dolan is racing for the puck now. Shoots it out. Lynn trying to take another shot. Looked like one of the Lynn kids grabbed Aaron Dolan's stick and carried him with them. Because he looked a little weird there, skating how he was just then. Chris Gillen in the center for Peabody. Another shot on goal. Aaron McDonald is not letting anything go. Patrick McCarthy now has the puck. Passes up the ice towards Nolan Shaw. That's not going to be icing. Lynn's still trying to gain control of it. Number 19 for Lynn now bringing it down the ice. Tim January knocking him down in the process. Peabody really seemed to mean business now. Chris Gillen now bringing down the ice by himself. Gives it over to Nolan Shaw. Nolan Shaw trying to take a shot, but too many blocks. Puck squirts out over to Patrick McCarthy. Patrick McCarthy tries taking a shot. Now Lynn's bringing it down the ice with only Aaron Dolan to block the goal. Aaron Dolan pushing number 2 over to the side. Puck gets knocked up and there's nothing going to be done with it. Cam Anderson now has it. Lynn picks it back up, tries putting it out in front, but Nolan Shaw grabs it, passes over to Chris Gillen. Chris Gillen doing some nice stick plays. Chris Gillen tries putting it in, but blocked by the goal. Gives it over to Owen Brewster. Owen Brewster gives it back to Chris Gillen. Owen Brewster still having control of it. Gives over to Chris Gillen again, puts it in front of the ice. Gets it over to McCarthy. Nick Merriman just kicking the puck along because his stick's being pushed up against the glass. Chris Gillen passing it back to Patrick McCarthy. Patrick McCarthy trying to take a shot, and that was caught by the goalie. 7 minutes left in the game. Well, some really good saves there by that goalie, but also some really good stick work by Peabody there. Ethan LeBlanc now in the center for Peabody. Puck just being pushed all around between teams. Lynn comes out with it, number 6. Donnie's there to pick up the puck. Gives it over to Nick Merriman. Nick Merriman passes it across the ice towards Owen Brewster. Owen Brewster bringing it down himself. Takes a shot, a little too much to the left. Donnie Shaw now has it. Passes it over to Tim January. Passes it up the ice for a shot. Blocked again. Donnie Shaw has it again. Lynn picks it up, knocks it all the way down the ice. Tim January is going to be there to pick it back up. There wouldn't have been an icing. Nick Merriman knocks the puck down the ice as he goes off the gets off the ice. Tim January now chasing for the ice puck, gives it over to Donnie Shaw. Another slap shot from the very back, going for a shot. Going to be blocked and they hit the net right above the glass. Pointing at somebody, it seems. Oh, that's going to be an offsides, I think. Chris Gillen going to be in the center for Peabody. Patrick McCarthy trying to keep it out of his zone. Gives it over to Aaron Dolan. Aaron Dolan the puck bounces off of Chris Gillen's skates, and Lynn knocks it back into the Peabody defensive side. Chris Gillen fighting for it. Patrick McCarthy comes out with the puck, going behind the goalie, gives it up towards Danny Prado. Danny Prado knocks it across the ice towards Chris Gillen, but Lynn picks it back up. Puck shoots out across the goalie. Peabody's now bringing it down. Anthony Hartnett, 1-on-2. The goalie. That's going to be a delayed penalty. Aaron Dolan keeps it in, and that's going to be called against number 5 for an interference on Lynn. Number 5, I've seen him go into the penalty box a lot this game for Lynn. 5 minutes left in the third period, not third quarter. What is this? Ethan LeBlanc going to be in the middle. Knocks it out right in front of the goalie. Owen Brewster almost getting a goal, but puck squirts out right behind him towards Donnie Shaw. Donnie Shaw gives it over to Nick Merriman. Nick Merriman slips up and then loses control of the ice. That's the puck. That's not going to be an icing, so the goalie gives it over to Donnie Shaw. Donnie Shaw passes it up towards Ethan LeBlanc, who passes it up towards Nick Merriman. Nick Merriman now going to try and pass it back towards Owen Brewster. Owen Brewster gives it back to Nick Merriman. Back to Owen Brewster. Again, Nick Merriman. Donnie Shaw coming out from the ice to keep it in. Nick Merriman taking another shot, gets picked up. Owen Brewster trying to take a shot after he dropped the puck. 2 blocks so far by that goalie. Very lucky blocks. Owen Brewster now has the puck, gives it over to Ethan LeBlanc. Ethan LeBlanc puts it in front of the ice, goes past everyone, tries going towards Donnie Shaw, but Donnie Shaw loses control of it and makes the puck go down all the way down the ice. Donnie Shaw passes over to Tim January, back and forth right now. Tim January's now bringing it down the ice. Brings it behind the goalie. Tries setting up a shot. Gives it over to Ethan LeBlanc. Ethan LeBlanc fighting for it. Aaron Dolan now has control of the puck. Takes a shot and caught. .330 with 8 seconds left in the penalty for Lynn. Cam Anderson in the center. Chris Gillen taking a shot, blocked again. Nolan Shaw now has it, puts it in front of the ice. Cam Anderson trying to go for a shot, but that's going to be a whistle blown. I don't know if that was for a specific reason, for like an interference, or if that was just because he felt like there was too much going on in front of the goal. Probably the latter. Cam Anderson again in the center for Lynn. I mean Peabody, what am I thinking? Patrick McCarthy trying to take a shot. Goes a little too far to the left. Peabody trying their hardest to keep the puck in their zone. Nolan Shaw now has it, gives it over to Cam Anderson. Cam Anderson tries taking a shot, but very far to the right. Chris Gillen. That's going to be a call against aiming for a contact with the head. Against Chris Gillen. Looks like the referee was just talking to one of the coaches. I believe that the coach was just yelling at the victim of that last penalty for mouthing off to the ref. And I don't understand why he got the call. He got a penalty called on him. Oh, it looks like 27's now going into the penalty box, possibly. Yep. For mouthing off the referee, probably. Unsportsmanlike conduct. If you can't hold your temper, you're gonna have to take your time. Well, now that completely negates the penalty, the contact to the head. Smooth thinking there by number 27. And that's what happens when you let your anger get a hold of you. You end up losing all the advantages you had. That would have been a perfect chance for Lynn to get a goal against Peabody and actually tie this game, which is still 1-0. But due to his inability to hold his anger, he mouthed off the referee, it seemed, and then gets himself thrown into the penalty box. I'm going to be starting off on Peabody's right. Owen Brewster in the center, shot blocked. Patrick McCarthy knocks it out. Another shot blocked again. Lynn's taking multiple shots, whistle blown. And that's going to be on the opposite side now. Going to be starting off on Lynn's left now. 1:19 left in the penalty. It looks like there's a penalty timer for, I was about to say there's a penalty timer for Peabody, but it just seems to have stopped. 2:30 left in the third period. Number 5 holding it right behind his net, waiting for somebody. Two now bringing it down the ice. Nick Merriman putting him up against the glass. Lynn getting really close with that puck. Puck squirts out. Patrick McCarthy knocks the puck down the ice. Number 5 trying to keep it in, takes a shot. Aaron Dolan jumps on it. Gets knocked out from underneath him. Owen Brewster now bringing it out. Tries taking a shot, blocked. Lynn now bringing down the puck down the ice. 1:30 left in the game. Aaron Dolan picks it up, knocks it out. Number 6 taking a shot. One of the Lynn players slips. It looks like he twisted his left leg in that. Looks like Aaron Dolan's now coming up to him, standing up now and coming off the ice. These people are salty. These proud people are salty. Oh, okay, that's only an hour. Great. We're going to take a quick break for now. It seems like that's going to be a timeout. So, the score is 1-0 with 16 seconds. There's no penalty. There's a penalty timer up on the board, but there's no penalty because both the penalties canceled out. We'll see you guys at the beginning when the timeout ends, right after this.
We are here to introduce the Peabody 100 card. This was a concept that we came up with to help raise money for our centennial events. With this card, you'll be able to go into any participating business and you'll be able to get whatever discount that they're providing. Businesses who are participating will have one of these in their window and it'll tell you that they're a Peabody 100 card participant. You pay once and it's good for 18 months. Imagine that, a $20 card, good for 18 months. For more information on any of our Centennial events or on how to get a card, please go to our website at Peabody100, again it's Peabody100.com.
And we're back from that timeout. Ethan LeBlanc in the center. Gonna be right outside of Peabody's zone. Score still 1-0 after that timeout. Peabody's down one man, it seems. Not sure why for that. Blocked shot by the goalie. Lynn just passing it back and forth. 48 seconds left in the game. Another save, 2 saves, 3 saves. Whistle blown. Wow, that was quite the amazing play right there. I'm surprised that Aaron McDonald was able to even save any of those because he was standing up half the time. That was quite the amazing play there for Peabody. And I'm glad that they were able to blow the whistle before it would turn to like 4 shots, 5 shots against the goalie. At that point, he probably would have let one go. And let one go with this much amount of time left is not good. Ethan LeBlanc now in the center on Peabody's right. Lynn loses control of it. Owen Brewster now bringing it down the ice with nobody in net, and then Owen Brewster puts it in for a second goal. That was a 6v5. I didn't realize that the goalie left, but damn. Great job there by Owen Brewster. Score is now 2-0. The crowd wasn't happy with that. I guess something happened when they're going to blame Peabody for the Lynn player losing control of the puck, but I don't know, that's sort of that Lynn player's fault. Again, great job there by Owen Brewster. Cam Anderson in the center for Peabody. Lynn has control of it, trying to bring it down the ice, try and get a goal within these last 30 seconds. I doubt it. This is going to be a win for Peabody. This has to be. There's no way they're going to get 2 goals within 30 seconds. Lynn's just passing it around at this point, trying to get it closer for a shot. So that's not 2-0. Johnny Shaw knocking it down the ice. Goalie catches it, and that's going to be the end of the game. Great job there by Peabody. Score is 2-0, not letting Lynn get a chance at all. This goalie for Lynn single-handedly carried this team, Lynn. Actually, if there was any other goalie, they probably would have been a much higher scoring game for Peabody, but because of his ability to save all those goals and make up for the lack of defensemen for him, he was able to only make it a 2-0 game. Well, my name is Stefan Janer-Sevitz. I'm here with Matt Smith on the camera, and we'll see you guys possibly at the next game.